Maybe we should try it through a phone next time. Maybe it'd be easier.
We probably
You have an
do need
iPhone. We could probably
better
do
equipment, possibly.
that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know you're limited when you go on a phone. So
Yeah.
anyway, we're going live for the first time where two or more are gathered. Excuse the difficulties. We don't know if you can hear us. Hopefully you can hear us. This is Mr. Dave Navarra. He put some time aside in his busy schedule. He's been paying out on a lot of hail damage.
Oh, yeah.
Socking it to him, man. That nest egg is like
The life of an insurance salesman.
That's right. You got your peaks and you got your valleys. Kind of sounds familiar, right? Just like life, right?
Yeah. That's about it.
Some of us spend more time in the valley and some more on the mountaintop. But
Yeah, well, a lot of time it's our own choosing.
Yeah. There's also collateral damage from other loved ones around us. Yeah. So yeah, we're just kind of free forming it. We wanted to check out a live thing and see what would happen. So, like I said, ignore the first whatever I said, 18 minutes, 45 seconds or whatever, and jump ahead to where we actually are live now. I don't understand the glitching. There's really no settings or anything on here. It's got to be something with equipment. Maybe we don't have the power to drive the live stream. I have no idea. So we're amateurs, but we're learning as we go. So today's just kind of a free form thing. There's going to be a lot of mistakes and a lot of whatevers, right?
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about Christians and politics and should they get involved.
Well, I got your answer right here.
Yeah.
We the people.
Yeah,
they work for us.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody puts their hope and trust in the government, and it should be in Christ.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gave us this land to have dominion over.
Yeah.
He said, have dominion over the animals, have dominion over the planet. So it's his planet. He made it. It's not for the devil.
And it's the Lord that puts people in power.
That's right.
And takes them out. You know, it's hard to imagine they put Hitler in power, Stalin in power. Both these men slaughtered people into the millions, you know.
But people will cry about that. But why did he put those people in power? Because nobody stepped up.
Yeah.
If there's nobody to step up, he's going to use evil.
Yeah,
and let it rain. He'll turn you over, like Romans says, right? I mean, he sent Barack, and Barack went in the corner and cried like a little whatever, and it took Deborah. You know,
a woman to lead the armies into victory.
So there's many stories throughout the Bible of people that were called and didn't go, and there's many stories of people that were called and went.
Yeah, that's right.
It took what Moses said, "What am I, a stumbling, bumbling fool? Why should I? You know,
I know
the battle's won. Go."
Yeah.
And he said that in all cases, right?
Yeah.
Gideon, David, the battle's won. Go.
So we got people that did get involved. Now, these people were never really called, like Daniel. And even then, you look at Daniel, they're trying to kill him just like they did Trump.
Yeah.
Is there anything new under the sun, you know? And the thing is with these patriarchs, they didn't really seek political careers, but they got thrust into it.
Right.
Joseph was another one. Second most powerful ruler in Egypt at that time.
Look at his journey, thrown into a ditch, sold into slavery, accused of rape, and many other things.
Esther was another one. You know, she saved her people, and it's interesting. Once the king raised his scepter, that was law, and you couldn't rescind on that. Even the king himself.
Yeah.
So Esther had to find a way through Mordecai, I guess, to get weapons to the people because there was going to be an all-out slaughter on the Jews.
The raising of the scepter reminded me of Moses in the battle when his arm was
prevailed,
when he didn't.
I think it was Joshua and Aaron that were holding up his arms. Yeah, it's something else. I personally think Christians should get involved. I mean, what if you're a Christian? What if you're a believer? And it just so happens that you took law in college,
and there's many of those.
Yeah, and you have a genuine concern for the community and the way things are going. I don't think there's anything wrong with Christians getting involved in politics, either going for a Senate seat or to be a judge.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we, like you said in the beginning, we have dominion, so we're supposed to occupy everywhere we are.
Yeah.
Every position.
That's
everywhere,
right.
Anytime.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
like
right.
you said, it's his creation.
Yeah.
It wasn't made for the devil. It was made for his glory.
Exactly.
And it was perfect.
Exactly.
And, we destroyed it really quick.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Like a 16-year-old with a car, give me the keys. Bam, hit a wall.
Yeah. That's about it. That's about it. But yeah. Definitely get out and vote.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
Yeah.
That's
people with the lesser of two evils. Yeah, it is kind of that, because those are the choices. But those are the choices. You got to make a choice. I mean, we can definitely say one side is pro-life and one side is not pro-life, and perverted marriage and a lot of degenerative morals and values.
I will say one thing, and John MacArthur said it too: the Democratic Party has just gone way hard to the left.
Oh yeah, well, they're in bed with Islam. Islam thinks women are half of a person.
Yeah,
they will kill the homosexuals who you're on their side too. You guys are in bed together, but they hate you and they would kill you.
Yeah, exactly. Go figure.
Yeah, a woman is half a person, but women are all over. Oh, we must support all these women Islamists.
It doesn't make sense, but that's I guess the liberal mindset, or just kind of talking our brains here a little bit. But yeah, that's crazy.
Do you really think about?
Don't understand it. Yeah.
Do you think about who you back or who you the values you claim that you have? They don't line up. The fruit doesn't match the tree.
No, not at all. No. Not at all. That's a good way of putting it there, brother. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Your party boos God live on stage at a Democratic Party. They voted him out of the party. They voted God out of the party. I watched this live. This isn't rumor crap. This is
they voted God out of the party?
Yeah, it wasn't at the recent DNC. This was years ago, like Clinton years.
I
watched it, and when they brought up God, the whole place booed God. They literally took a hand vote and voted God out of the party. Yeah, that was back like Bill Clinton days, back in right around there. Might have been even a little bit before that, maybe George Bush.
These people are going to stand before this very God that they voted out.
This is your party, people.
Yeah.
They're in favor of slavery.
Yeah.
Democratic
Party back in the day, they're all Democrats. I know.
Yeah. There's a reason why they don't want you to know history.
Yeah. That's very true.
Lies expose lies, and they want to hide their lies with more lies.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work.
No.
So we need to have our eyes and ears open and our heart attuned to the truth.
Well, let's get down to the nitty gritty here. Should Christians get involved in politics? I personally say,
That's 2 yeas. It's unanimous.
I think we should. Yeah, because brother, like my brother said here, we are to be a salt and a light. And that means every area, every crevice of society. Okay. When you think about it too, in the garden, the first church was Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Okay. The first government was Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Okay. The police are referred to as ministers of justice. Did you know that? Yeah, the police are. Nice. Yeah. They want to defund them too. Get them out of there. Like that makes a lot of sense.
That's one of the departments our government is actually meant to supply and provide is protection.
Right.
It's not all the other stuff that we've piled onto the government's shoulders, which was our responsibility.
Yeah.
Our responsibility, we the people, it's our responsibility to educate our children. They're to protect the righteous and persecute the unrighteous. That's pretty much government. And they've grown into this enormous monster that just controls everything.
Right.
My dad's got I don't know how many days left on this planet, and there's so many regulations with Medicaid. He can't get Medicaid. He's in pain. He's got bone cancer everywhere. He's in pain.
Yeah.
And the medication's so regulated, they have to here's your pill, come back. Here's your pill, come back. That type of treatment, because there's so much rules and regulations and red tape from the evil people that have abused it, and then legislators stand up and go, "I'll fix it, and I'll put a law," and another guy puts in another law, like Israel did back then.
Exactly.
Kept adding to the Bible, law.
Yeah.
We got to make law. We got to make law. We got to make law. And we just continue to do that today.
Yeah.
To the point where we're choking ourselves.
Oh, geez, bureaucracy is horrible.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have. Actually, originally, the church was supposed to take care of the widow, and the divorcee or the fatherless. All right, that was the church's responsibility. Now you get government involved, which is what the communists want. Therefore, their tentacles go everywhere in this society, everywhere.
And it's basic math. We all have a piece of pie, and the more slices you dish out, the less you're going to get.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
You got to go through this department, this department, this department, this department.
Right.
So your paycheck is given to you, and then they pull out that great chunk and give it to them.
Exactly.
When it should be, here's mine, here's God's, and here's yours. 3 pieces.
There it is.
Yeah. And ours should be a lot bigger than it is.
Right. Right.
So think about that when you're cashing your check and coming home from work after a long day's work, and you look out and you go, they just took $500 out of my check. What the? Well,
Don't just vote party either.
Yeah.
Vote what was part, but vote of the tenets of the party. Like does one party support pro-choice, killing babies full term now? Yeah. That's what Tim Walz wants to do.
Yeah,
that's horrific.
So perverted.
That is just horrific.
But they're so here's your hypocrisy on the left. You'll cry. It takes a village to raise a child.
Oh, yeah.
But it takes one woman to kill that child.
Isn't it something?
Which one do you want?
I know.
You're on both ends of that spectrum right there.
Right.
On murder. You're on both ends. Right.
Yeah. Now we got nobody paying into Social Security.
Yeah.
It'll be dried up by 2035 because we slaughtered all the taxpayers.
Right.
Okay. We slaughtered almost 70 million taxpayers through abortion.
Yeah.
Think of the amount of money that revenue could have generated, but they're all dead now. Yeah. They're all dead. Yeah. So then I know perfect. We'll just start killing off the old people.
Yeah.
There, take your pill. Yeah. You've had a good life.
You've got your Social Security and your money now. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
That could be what's going on with my dad too. Once you get to a certain age.
Oh yeah, in England they're doing it.
They got the code red. You know, they got the code red for them. You know.
Oh, is that what that's called? Code red.
It's called Code Red in that movie when they execute people. So, you remember, was it not an officer? What was the name of that movie?
You know, it's funny you bring that at the gym that I go to.
It's like the truth. You can't handle the truth. Did you order a Code Red?
They got a gym class.
Yes, I did.
They got a gym class. It's called Code Red. Literally, Code Red.
He's like, because I stand on a wall and you wouldn't understand. It's a good movie. It's Jack Nicklaus and what's his name? The Scientologist, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Romans 13. Here we go. The infamous Romans here. Every person is be in subjection to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those which exist are established by God. So we are to obey government, okay? Because the Lord actually established government.
Yeah, as a limited form.
Right.
Like we said before, it's not what meant to be. When it's in its true form, you're supposed to, like the presidency. Once you step outside a boundary, you've lost respect.
Totally.
Yeah, no matter what it is, no matter what position, if it's governmental or private sector, I wouldn't pay a plumber to come over and give me a heart operation.
Yeah,
stepping outside his bounds, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it works that way with everything. A government that steps above and beyond its bounds and turns into a dictatorship or a tyranny. And
we are a republic.
Yes, we're not a democracy.
Constitutional republic, not a mob rule democracy. They constantly bring that up.
Yeah.
Constantly, our democracy. I don't know what this sounds like. A very, very prestigious word. Democracy, our democracy.
Yeah, it sounds like we're all together.
Yeah. And you never say anything about the country or the people. Always their party affiliation. Yeah. Constantly. Our democracy. Mm-hmm. They want to hold on to their power and their rule with their democracy. Right. I guess they're sick and tired of hearing that. Yeah. The D word comes out of their mouths constantly. Good. Anyways, get out, vote, get involved in politics. I don't think God's going to curse somebody for getting involved in politics.
No.
They claim to be a believer. No. That's your civic duty.
No,
otherwise, the evil's going to take that spot. Right. Exactly. That's just the thing.
Yeah.
What's that verse here? When good men do nothing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Evil prevails.
Yes.
Yep. That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah. The only thing you get when you sit on your hands is warm hands.
That's it.
And it's easier for them to come up behind you,
mm-hmm.
take you out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Unbelievable. Yeah, there's I mean, the government and school boards all the way through, it's overwhelmingly not good people running it. You can tell by the agenda and everything that's being pushed, and they just keep adding on and adding
I can't. Yeah, I know.
And there's all this training going on within the public school systems and the government and stuff that they're forcing. They're creating these images and forcing them on you. So this is an image.
And 20 years ago, brother, I remember listening to a Christian radio station here in our area, and the gay people said, "Oh no, we just want to be able left alone. We just want to be left alone.
We want health insurance."
Yes, okay, all right then, yeah. And they just want to be left alone. Now look what's happening. Look what it's morphed into.
Yeah.
Now they're taking our children through the public school system and trying to basically get more Democrat voters by getting them mutilated with these gender transitioning surgeries. But listen, when God has appointed you, God appointed you. You're born male or female. That's it. In the beginning, He created a male and female. He created a look body and decided it was good, wonderful. And now it's gone from we just want to be left alone to they're ramrodding their lifestyle. Children's story hour. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Really? Why couldn't we have someone reading the Bible to these children instead of some painted up clown looking freak with a wig and makeup?
Yeah.
What in the name of common sense? What kind of insanity is that? That's total insanity. That's crazy. And then we got parents here that are they're all for it. I can't believe that.
Yeah, there's just more. They just keep pushing more and more agendas. It's sickening. I just heard one this week, and I can't even remember off the top of my head. But I had to just stop listening. It was so terrible.
Yeah,
like 5-year-olds they were going after with something. And this Walsh guy is a strong opponent of this garbage. He was like the leader of the LGBTQ whatever in Minnesota or whatever. And the child. Yeah. He's all
got
for
that man love boy organization.
How they've been around sick for quite a while
and twisted. It's funny. If you're a pedo bear in prison, you get killed.
Yeah.
There's even a type of prison justice in the prison system.
Yeah.
Here we've got hardcore convicts who've done whatever. Yeah. Okay, hellacious crimes, but even they know better. That you don't molest little children, you don't coerce little children. If they find them dead, they get a shiv in their throat, and that's it. They're done, and they got it coming. They got it coming.
It's kind of the way we want justice, but it's for God.
Good luck with that.
It's for God to take.
Yeah, that is.
Take out who He wants to take out.
Yeah,
put in
that's
who
right.
He wants to put in. Like you said earlier.
Yeah.
That's it. So I mean, and look at the current thing. People are voting out of hate. They don't like Harris, but
they hate Trump.
They hate Trump so much.
Yeah.
Just because you're 1,000% behind Biden. Go Biden, go Biden. I'm quitting. Go Harris in a blink.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Probably don't know anything about her, but right away your allegiance just jumps right over. You're the next whatever.
Yeah.
So there's no depth. I mean,
and we all know how she got to the top.
Yeah.
Harris. We can't even mention that here in the live stream. We can't do that.
Right. I just don't know. I mean, it's just you're voting out of hate. How do you live your life with so much bitterness and anger and hate that you don't care? You don't care for your children. You don't care for your grandchildren.
No.
My dad kind of complained about the situation with his medication and all that. And he's like, I didn't do nothing but I'm like, well, you did support Obama. You did vote for Obama. Obamacare is the master behind the plan for implementing all this crap. So
did you tell him that?
No, I'm not going to tell him that. I mean, he's in his last days or who knows months. We're not sure, but
did you reach him for Christ yet?
Trying. We got so many people praying for him, and he'll say, "I talked to God." He's mellowed out a little bit over the last couple visits. But
people get so caught up in this life. So caught up. We're all soldiers, believers or not.
Yeah.
We're just passing through. And to get so caught up in this,
So we have one viewer, so nobody can make a comment about what we're saying.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you guys can hear us. Let's find out. Go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, our sound's good.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. So you guys can hear us, but you can't see us because nobody's watching.
Yeah. That's okay.
But this will go to video later. I gotta figure out how to edit the front.
By all means, while we're at it here, like and subscribe. Yeah. You guys, it's so simple. How hard is it to like and subscribe?
I can imagine some people don't have emails or whatever because it won't let you put a thumbs up unless you have a email account and then you attach it to YouTube.
Right. Do we have an email account?
Oh yeah. Do we as a channel?
Yeah.
There's an email attached. I don't know if you can reach us. I don't know. I haven't checked into that.
Like and subscribe for sure.
Yeah, they need an email account to like and subscribe.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, governments, like you said, been around since the beginning.
Yeah, it has.
God made the planet, put Adam there. He said, name the animals. He put him in, gave him a job, and put him in charge of something right away. Even before his wife showed up. He's like, God's like pretty smart. He figured this out. He's like, I'm going to make you do all the heavy lifting, then I'm going to give you a woman. Because I know once you see that woman, you're like, I'm busy, God. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know there's some animals. I know there's some animals over there, but I'll get to them. Don't worry. It's on
I got some personal business I got to attend to here.
Yeah.
We have to be fruitful and multiply.
He's like, well, you want me to name the animals or be fruitful and multiply? Which one is it? That's why he gave us one task at a time.
Oh, man.
He knows our distraction and our attention level is like right here.
Yeah, about 20 seconds.
Especially when you put a perfect woman in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
So what else you got? You got any you got some verses, Matthew.
Matthew 28, yeah, there is
20.
Boy, off the phone here. Daniel. Then the commissioners and satraps began trying to find a group of accusation against Daniel in regard to government affairs. Even right off the bat, is there anything new under the sun? I mean, they've tried everything to get Trump out of there.
Oh yeah.
They've tried accusations.
Yeah. Plenty of accusations.
Geez.
Them occupied in court constantly.
The laptop thing, whatever that is, on and on and on.
But then there's so much evidence on the other side.
Oh.
It doesn't even get to a courtroom and they're like, nothing dismissed.
Yeah.
Nothing dismissed. Nothing dismissed.
Because that party has entire control of the media and Hollywood. Yeah. So the mouthpiece, CIA, basically. FBI, all of that. Yeah. DOJ.
I'm rewatching a show called Prison Break. It used to be on Fox back in 2005.
Right.
And it had 5 seasons. It kind of strayed and got off. It didn't get off the basic main line of topic, which is there's a back underground that runs everything and gets away with things and murders people and destroys people. And so the main premise of the whole show is so true. And even when I watched it back then, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly the way things operate. And it exposes, and it's so true today, it exposes exactly what goes on behind the government and how they run things. Secret society type stuff. People are like,
the deep state.
Yeah, the deep state, the swamp, whatever you want to call it, it exists and it goes on and they run everything and they play God.
Yeah, they do.
And which is the devil's game.
But who is it that
wants to be worshipped?
That guy that had that sex operation going on that island? Weinstein, what is it? What was his name? Yeah,
Harvey Weinstein. He was a director too.
Anyways, they found him dead in prison. Yeah, supposedly hung himself. I don't think so. He knew too much.
Yeah, he's probably if he knew much, he maybe did. There's a lot of people that
think he's still alive.
That have ended up dead that have been in that group of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they say Chris Cornell, a singer from it just went blank. So that's the problem with being live. When you go blank, you can't edit it out. But he used to go to all those parties and stuff, and he kind of wanted to get out. And he ended up overdosed in a hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's been a few people like that have been rumored to be in that group of circle. It's like, and even that show we're watching, Prison Break, it's like the people that are in it say, you're in it, you can't get out.
Yeah.
You know the only way out is get killed.
Yeah. Well, even Marilyn Monroe, that was CIA that took her out. I really believe that because of her involvement with the Kennedys. You know,
it was a mess.
Yeah.
She was so I couldn't even watch her movies. She's so drugged out, man. It's just embarrassing, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. They get something on you and hold something and use your family, use you, whatever, your reputation, and just, threats to destroy you and hold you prisoner.
Right.
But when you got Christ, they got nothing on you.
Yeah.
If they kill you, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
You're going to be in the glory.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
You're going to take me out of here? So what?
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
Put a bullet right here. You know how fast I'll be standing next to Jesus?
Yeah.
Blink of an eye.
Yeah. That's right.
Blink of an eye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we got two. Oh, that's two. That's right. That's two watching. I don't know if somebody else jumped on. Somebody must have jumped on. Or,
then as much as he was faithful, we were talking about Daniel, and no negligence or corruption was found in him. These men said, we will not find any ground of accusation against this Daniel unless we find it against him with regard to the law of his God. Then, I don't know, came by agreement to the king, spoke to him as follows. King Darius lived forever. And then, let's see here. All the commissioners of the kingdom, of the prefects, and this, I don't know who these satraps, high officials, and governors have consulted together that the king should establish a statute and force an injunction that anyone who makes a petition to any god or man besides you, O king, for 30 days should be cast into the lion's den. So, anyways, I think we know the story about that. They cast Daniel into the lion's den. Nothing happened.
right. Yeah.
The Lord shut the mouths of the cats,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about a scary situation.
That's right.
How many Christians were persecuted? Even worse than that over time. Prison, shipwreck, snake bite.
Oh, you look in Spain, the Inquisitions, they killed, I think, like 50 million.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church did that.
Yeah. Just the way they would. Crucifixions was kind of tame compared to some of them. And
I know.
The apostles all suffered worse.
Oh.
Torn limb from limb and skinned alive and burned alive.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that translated the Bible and was burned alive? Tinsdale?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Talk about well done, good and faithful servant.
I'm telling you.
I'll sit at my right hand.
See, here's the thing. It seems like you can't really separate religion from politics.
Well,
when you think about it, I mean, they're two sides on the same coin. When you really think about it.
Yeah, they blurred it into,
We're supposed to have a separation of church and state. You hear that all the time.
No, it's not anymore. No, they're the ones that have brought it together.
Right.
They've put the burden of everything on their shoulders. Right. We'll take care of this. We'll take care of your children, your retirement, your food,
everything.
Your housing.
Cradle to grave.
Yeah. We're going to do everything.
Yeah.
And people fall for it because they don't have to do anything now. They just, they'll throw out your conspiracy. Well, you're not conspiracy because why? Because you're lazy and you don't want to do the homework to check into these facts, and you'll just fall over and say, government, take care of me. I trust the government, which is kind of ironic because this is the generation that grew up, the hippie people who hated the government, and trusted the government.
It's my generation,
And they grew up into the biggest trusting people of the government.
Right.
Well, they are the government.
Yeah.
They're a bigger brother than ever before right now.
Geez, yeah. We had John Lennon, Linda Ronstadt, Gloria. What is it? There's all those, feminists and what have you. And now look at families destroyed. Anything they've ever touched, they've absolutely mutilated. I mean, just terrible.
Because it didn't follow God's plan.
Yeah, exactly. And even our 10 Commandments are imputed into the laws out here. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not bear false witness. even in scripture, Christians are not supposed to go after another Christian, so settle your dispute outside of the court if you can.
Yep.
Instead of doing it within.
Yep, you're not supposed to take your brother.
Yeah, that's right. All. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they. I mean, we're pretty graceful and merciful by calling them lefties and liberals. You're antichrist, is what.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it comes.
Exactly. In a nutshell.
You're for me or you're
against me. Yeah.
Pretty black and white.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there is no gray area.
No gray.
No.
God doesn't have any gray. God made this beautiful creation with all this abundant color and beauty, and if you can't look out and see that it just didn't bang,
right?
You're
you
need to expand your mind, dude. Just come on, expand your mind. Come on, man.
Yeah. Look at
not with drugs, not
millions of years. Yeah, where they have these memes, they have these dinosaurs that are supposedly they're transitioning. They got feathers or what have you. There's nowhere is there a fossil that they had. There are no transitionary. What is it? Transitioning. Skeletons.
Right.
They've never found
No.
A succession of skeletons that goes from here to what this creature is now.
Right.
They haven't found any.
Yeah, DNA doesn't even allow that to happen. Your DNA is fixed. It's And we were watching a digital Genesis movie on YouTube, and it kind of shows the beginning and it shows the flood. And this wolf is running through the woods and the water's ascending and swallowing up the land, and he's like running out of room. And I remember watching some kids program. They taught these kids that wolves jumped into the ocean and turned into dolphins. So as we're watching this, I'm like, come on, jump in the ocean, turn into a dolphin. Doesn't matter. Why are you scared? But they literally, that's the
Isn't that something?
It was on
fabricate.
Public TV teaching children this.
Yeah.
This wolf turned into a dolphin. All he did was jump in. I'm like, oh my God, how can they even say that stuff?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It is nuts.
Yeah. That's the definition of insanity.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is absolutely crazy.
Believe something like that. Oh my Lord. Yeah.
There's too much evidence.
Yeah.
MacArthur was talking about it today about the beauty of the world and the evidence and worshiping the creation instead of the creator. And
exactly. Yeah. That's what we're doing now.
Yeah, these guys are very good.
You see all these, they see it on the internet, how they're helping the little animals, the little baby dolphin, a baby shark, a baby, the little babies, and they grow up and they got the music in the background, you know what I mean? Yeah. The singer, singing some kind of like a love song. Right. It's also cozy and nice. What about the millions of little babies that they're slaughtering? Why don't they have little babies?
No, they don't.
That are learning how to walk or talk, or that just do cute things. You know what I mean? You don't see that. It's all about the animals. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I love animals.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I hate to see a dead animal on the side of the roads.
Yeah.
But they'll be the ones that'll turn around and say, my body, my choice.
Exactly.
Don't even care about, there was a live living being in there and you just killed it.
And fully formed.
No music, no tears, no remorse, no nothing. Just my body, my choice. Stay out of. Then you don't want the government around. The government's stepping on, controlling.
Well, all of a sudden,
No, it's not controlling your body. It's controlling what it's supposed to control, protect the.
But they want taxpayer-funded abortions, though. So we have to take our money out of our wallets for that blood situation.
If I got
the shedding of innocent blood out of my tax money. No way.
If I got to support your religion and you got to support my religion, I need you to donate to our church now.
Yeah.
Tithe, come on. Government-sized tithe, which is 30 to 50%.
Oh, geez.
If you work for yourself, it's closer to 50%.
Yeah.
Because you pay double everything.
Over in Norway, it's like 60 to 80%. They cover everything. Yeah, but you can't get anywhere.
Yeah.
You can't start a big
healthcare and they're taken care of. Well, because 2/3 of their paycheck is given to the government.
Yeah.
They don't even deserve a third.
No, not at all.
God only asked for. Well, tithing's not literally 10%. It's whatever you can. The widow gave a penny and he appreciated that more. But it's a generalization of 10% for tithing.
Trying to see if we get
the government's 30 to 50%.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like on the webcam, it looks better live, other than the glitching. I don't know what's going on with the glitching, but I mean, the picture looks better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, but when we record, it's a little hazy. Yeah, it might be a little hazy. I don't know. Picture looks decent. I'd rather get that other upper camera working. Yeah, sorry about the glitch, and I really don't know what's going on with that, but who knows? I don't know if I can take this video and edit out the front half.
Yeah,
I have no idea. This is all new ground to us, so I know we got sound because we just listened a minute ago. So we're just gonna apologize for the picture, and that's all right. You guys should be listening to us because we're not much to look at anyway.
Speak for yourself.
Dude, I would flex for the camera, but my elbow is killing me, man. I was power washing the other night. I mean, with 5,000 PSI power washer on a ladder. Yeah. My arm is just toast right now. Between that, softball, and we started bowling last night. I'm getting old.
Yeah. I got to beat by 10 years there, buddy.
Yeah. I know. But I got a lot of mileage in the trades. I think the trades should be 1.5 to 1 3/4 life. Like a dog has 1 to 7 years.
Yeah.
A construction should be like actually 2 to 1. I should be like 120.
Right.
Just from the wear and tear on your body.
Exactly.
My. Insurance salesmen.
Oh, geez. Yeah, we got claims coming out the yin-yang.
You got a little mental anguish with the claims or whatnot.
Something like that.
Sorry, Dave's got to park his jet because he had to pay out some claims.
Yeah, my poor Learjet. Named Oscar. Okay. Everything I love, I named it Oscar.
Cobwebs on it. We calculated once. We calculated jet fuel. Oh my God. For one commercial flight, I can't remember the numbers, but it was, I know I'm probably going to be wrong because I don't remember off the top of my head, but like for one commercial flight, it's almost like $350,000 for fuel. And I counted the seats on there and the average price of a ticket. And I'm like, holy crap, how do they even make money? They got that much in fuel costs. You got equipment and maintenance on the plane. You got a staff of 2 pilots and stewardesses. Stewardesses.
Yeah.
And then the bagging guys, and I'm sure they pay a fee at the airport to load and unload.
Right.
They rent or whatever, they pay a rental agreement. I'm like, I can see, and then you got the air traffic controllers, and there's so many employees. And if you break it down dollar for dollar, it's like, how are they so profitable?
Yeah,
when
exactly.
Costs. That's another thing people don't think about is operation costs. They're like, oh, you rich people, oh, you the elites, the 1%ers. It's like, you need to sit down and do some math and see what it really, really costs to operate a business. We had a tree taken down. It was 3,200 people would go, oh my gosh, $3,200.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you had a full crew there for a whole day, like 5 or 6 people, 3 huge pieces of equipment.
Right.
And I broke it down per hour. It was like $50 an hour. It's like, that's not much to run a business. That's
the old business formula, Martin. Revenue versus overhead.
Yeah.
There it is right there. It says it all. Revenue
People
versus
think,
overhead.
This guy's just raking in the money. They do that with contractors too. They're like, oh, you guys charge so much. Well, if you knew what the cost of operation was, you would understand.
Yeah.
Our insurance rates are ridiculous. Our taxes are way more than you. We got to pay double everything. Double Social Security, double. We got a workman's comp.
You're self-employed.
Being self-employed, you got workman's comp. You got unemployment insurance. So you pay double Social Security, double Medicaid, and all that. Because your employer matches you. So as a self-employed, you match yourself.
Yeah.
And then it's a higher tax, and then you pay a corporate tax and a payroll tax, and then business insurance. It costs like $300 to $400. It costs like $300 just to walk out the door to go to a job.
Is that something?
Yeah. And then you got Then you got to go out and do estimates, and you don't get paid for that.
Right.
It's free because estimates are free. Nobody would pay for them. So I drive out to a job. May take me an hour. I sit down with a client for another hour. I take notes, go over the job, talk about it, go back home, go through all my numbers and whatever, and estimate, call my suppliers and see what I need. So I may have 6-7 hours into a job already, 10 hours if it's a small job.
And you're not even got paid.
I haven't got paid a penny yet.
Nothing.
People don't see that. I spent money on gas. I spent time, my time. Would you go to work for 7 hours and not receive a paycheck? No, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But they don't.
Yeah, people don't see that.
Yeah. We just want to get people to think. That's all.
Yeah.
We're just bringing up stuff to get people to think. So we got 3 people watching. Hallelujah.
Wow.
Welcome aboard. We're apologizing for the, I know we had a stream set for earlier, but we don't know what we're doing here. So I had to set up a new stream this morning. So any of the people that you messaged may not have even may have clicked on that first stream and they're like, okay, where are they? We're over here. So you can text Dave, Mr. Navarro later and scream at him and say, where were you? And I'll say, Marty did it. It was Marty's fault. No, I went in there last week and set up a stream.
Yeah.
And you do that. You set up a stream and you give a time coming soon or whatever. So we got here this morning. And I thought I was like setting it up. I was actually setting up a new stream. Right. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Now we have 2 streams. Now the people we notified are probably going to go to the first one and not see us. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah. So if anybody knows what's going on, you 3 viewers, I think we're one of them. So 2 viewers, you 2 viewers, if you know what's going on. I think comments are on. I think you can say something up in the chat. Feel free to laugh at us and point your finger and say, what a bunch of yahoos, man. Putts and morons. We
love this, though. I mean, this is a lot of fun for us.
That's our first one.
Yeah.
We gotta get some. There's gotta be a way to practice. I want to know how can we go on live and practice so we can fix these mistakes and the glitching. I don't know what that's about. There's like absolutely no settings on my computer to be able to figure out why the screen's glitching. Yeah. And this is through YouTube Studio. So like I said earlier, maybe it's the computer doesn't have enough power to stream. It could be a problem.
Something else interesting here, kind of off the cuff. I was looking this morning on my phone, and these women, I forget it was on a boat with Legion of Men, are just dropping dead.
Women on boats?
No. A boat with Legion. The name of the guy is Bull. Yeah.
Women are.
And he's talking about these women that have their own podcasts, and they're just dropping dead left and right. There must have been about 5 or 6 of them that just died. They're in their early 30s, and they're just dying. Yeah. And he was talking about the shot.
Yeah.
Talking about the COVID shot.
Well, they knew, the people that knew that over time this was going to start weeding out people for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's another embodiment of your government that takes control and forces.
Control the population, which is already graying. We did a podcast on that about a year ago. It's already graying. If the whole world has experienced the replacement rate is in the toilet, we're talking China, South Korea. Japan is going to be extinct in 100 years if they don't fix their situation. Same thing in Norway too. Yeah.
We must be exciting. We lost our 2 viewers.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we're down to 1. Somebody tuned in and went, "What the heck? This mess, man. I can't even watch, man."
That's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't know what's going on. As soon as I gave it a thumbs up, somebody's like, "We're out of here."
Yeah, we got to do something outside. Yeah,
we're watching.
Yeah, there it is.
Just trying to monitor. We had to make sure we had sound. We got a 2 thumbs up. Somebody else just chimed in.
Oh my God! Yeah.
How come it's on my phone, but it's not on the computer? I don't know why that is. That's weird. It still says 1 watching with 2 thumbs up. So maybe somebody gave a thumbs up when they tuned up.
Yeah. But definitely get out and vote.
It's coming soon. November's coming quick. And they're the media's already pumping up Kamala like, oh, she overtook Trump in the polls. She's just gaining steam. She's on a roll.
And she hasn't done any personal interviews. I mean, I suppose this debate that they're supposedly going to have.
It's coming up soon, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I wonder how they're going to doctor that and rearrange that, fix that on her behalf. The woman can barely talk like Biden without saying something stupid.
Right.
So
she's so mechanical. She's so rehearsed. She's so stiff. She's like a white guy dancing. She's like,
just all premeditated.
Premeditated. Here for you. Yeah. And the world is in a bad condition, and the economy,
just basic
gas,
stuff.
And food, and okay, well, guess who's been in power for 16 out of the last 20 years?
Yeah.
You guys have been. Okay, so when you're pointing the finger, you better look in the mirror because you guys have been in charge for 16 out of the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Your party that's going to fix everything. Black America, what did Obama?
Now they got Venezuelan gangs that are taking over whole neighborhoods.
Oh, yeah. And people called the cops, and the cops said, that's not happening. They flat out denied it and wouldn't send police.
Yeah.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah.
That is just, talk about who, gosh.
You know, supposedly the Hell's Angels are gonna
go there.
Yeah, administer vigilante, and they had this guy talking, and this guy's threatening guns, knives, and killing people. So I don't know. It could be just a big, I don't know, tooting your horn type of thing.
So there's a perfect situation for should Christians be in government when that bad activity's happening and you call your police department and they're like, nothing's going on here, nothing to see, move along, people.
I like to say something like that, Martin, is actually irresponsible.
Oh yeah.
It's a cop-out.
No.
You know what I mean? Oh, I don't want to get bothered. You know, I don't want to bother.
Heads should be rolling.
Yeah,
literally fired. When I hear these stories after stories and these people are still holding their jobs, it's like, you should be gone.
Yeah.
And I say this a lot. It's one of my favorite verses in a movie from Casino. De Niro's like talking to his nephew, the governor's nephew, who was like squeezing money out of the machine, letting his friends win.
Right.
He's like, either you were in on it or you were stupid. Either way, you're out. Right? Yeah. That's the way it should be. And speaking of De Niro, either you're in on it or you're stupid. You should be out with your comments. Unreal. So, morning coffee with Marty and Dave.
Yeah. That's good. I'm thinking someday after we're dead and gone, we'll explode in popularity.
Yeah.
It always, artists, poets, their work never gets recognized until they're dead.
Yeah.
So,
we exploded up to 3 viewers for about 2 minutes and then we lost them.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my fault. Like I said, the streaming thing, you probably got all Dave's contacts still on the other video waiting for it to come live. Maybe it is live and they can't see us. Or maybe they both are on. I have no idea. This one says live watching and that one's on. So I don't know. Where's the more? 2 likes, 1 viewer. That's us. Should Christians be involved in politics? That's definitely the first feed. Turn that off. Get that one.
And, you know, it even said in scripture, too, that even those in authority will go down in the dust, just like everybody else.
Yeah, that's
you know, we shouldn't fear these magistrates or whatever that are in power right now. Just do something about it, and get involved because this is a short life.
Yep.
We're supposed to glorify God in anything and everything we do, and like you said, every area should be saturated with a Christ-like atmosphere. Because what we have in there now is just atrocious, man. Yeah. And you know, like Scripture said, this is what happens when good men don't do anything.
That's right. You know? And where is it in one of our other governmental topic things when we talked about when in the book of Saul, when Saul Yeah, Saul.
Yeah.
Saul was king. Before Saul was king, God flat out told him, you don't want a king. He'll take your daughters. He'll take your sons.
Yes.
He'll take your land. He'll take this. He'll take
Yeah.
that. And
wouldn't listen. And that's what they're doing right now. You think about it, yeah. They don't want private property ownership. They don't want that. They want to stick it. Yeah.
Not government. There's government.
Right.
It was still government.
Right.
He said you don't want a king because he knows what absolute power does to absolutely everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, corrupts people. Yeah, definitely.
He's the king. He's the only one that makes the big decisions. Amen. Yeah. We're just to follow and support each other, take care of each other, do what he asks us to do. And
yeah.
It's funny how he just he's right every time.
Yeah.
And we're wrong every time.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a little morning coffee.
This has been fun.
Martyism.
Sit here, chat.
Mr. Navarraism.
Yeah, Navarraism. Yeah.
Isms for evil though.
Yeah.
Isms, racism.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
All the isms. Well, get rid of your isms and reach for the Lord.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
What are we at? We're at 1:10. We came in at 18. We actually hit go live too soon because I didn't know how it worked.
Right.
It literally went live.
Right.
I thought there would be another layer like play, but no, it went live. And so we sat around for like 18 minutes waiting for our scheduled time because we posted it at 9:45. I guess we could have just went live right away. It didn't matter.
Yeah, that's okay.
If you are watching, go back to the 1845. 1845 is about basically where it started. I don't know, once this thing renders and goes to YouTube, I don't know if we can edit it after it's out. I don't know anything about that. You gotta be patient because we've learned so much over the year. We've been self-taught and whatnot. I don't know. I think our videos are pretty good for a bunch of amateurs.
Oh, sure.
Editing and the content and everything. We just don't have much worship.
Yeah, that's right.
I know. I guess you got to pay people to watch you on YouTube, right? Is what they say.
Oh, really?
Well, we heard that from another channel.
What was it? Who was it that Joe Curb? It's called Curb Ministries. Bought or purchased like 32,000. Something like that. Yeah.
But I believe it to be true because there are advertisings for increasing.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to look up whatever.
Yeah, but go back to podcasts and watch them. There's some good content in there for sure.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, the editing's pretty good. Once in a while, we would struggle with sound. It was mostly when we moved our equipment from one place to the other. It would take a little while to dial it in.
Right.
I can't hear anything when we're filming until I actually take it back to the editing computer and listen to it, and then I can read it. Then I'll hear it, and I'm like, well, sound was terrible, or light was terrible, or whatever. Because right now the light looks fine. And I think the sound sounded fine on the phone. I just don't understand what the glitching is about. That's what's right. You're going to get an echo on that. You have to turn that down. It's going to echo into the video.
All right, so if you lead an active lifestyle.
I'm trying to get hold of one of our podcasts here. Oh.
The link, did you click?
Oh, here we go. Subscriptions. There we go. I'm such a dumbbell. Here we are. And there you go. Okay, one watching.
Is that the other one?
Let's see. And then this one here. Oh, we got up to.
See, that one's not on. That's the first one we set up.
Oh, okay.
That's what's going on. Yeah. Next time I won't preset one up. I'll just go live like this and we'll only have one. But then I don't know. How do you got to let them know that it's coming up and you got to send a link. I just got to figure out how to get that link active.
That's right.
And not reset up a new one. So I don't know.
Well,
it's the first shot, so we don't expect much today.
Yeah.
We just got to figure out these problems, how to get that one link. So all you people you sent that link out to, they're not going to see it unless they go to our channel and find this stream.
Okay.
Yeah, trial and error.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You know what you do? You get a Christian involved that knows what they're doing.
Exactly.
That's the other thing. Should you be a part of government? Yeah, if you know what you're doing.
Oh, sure.
Because there's Christians that shouldn't change oil on a car.
Yeah,
right.
That's right. That's right.
So it's just being a Christian doesn't qualify you for a necessary.
Well, your daughter's doing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's doing real good.
She's doing real good.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Very proud of her.
That's in her wheelhouse, something she enjoys. So that's a good fit for her. So it should be something
that works for her. That's fine. She likes that.
That works for you. Your
money
talents.
is good. Yeah, she'll be okay.
The Lord gave you talents to work
Yes,
with, so you're supposed
that's
to
right.
work with them. If you bury them, He'll take them away.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Your talent.
Yep.
I buried it ground where I knew it wouldn't get any interest. It would just sit there, protected.
You were a crude businessman, so
Yeah. Lord says,
okay, well, I'm taking yours and I'm giving it to Mr.
Yeah,
Ibarra.
exactly.
He went out and sold 10 policies today.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Dave's banging on the policies, man.
Oh,
Setting records.
I'll get my gold plaque.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be on my deathbed looking at that gold plaque. I'll be so proud. So proud. Boy, oh boy. I sold 10 policies that day.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to die, stand before my creator.
When you're on your knees, guys.
All of eternity is on the edge of my little toes here, but I sold 10 policies that day. Boy.
God ain't gonna bring
lucky
that
me.
Up. No. God ain't gonna. He's gonna be like, Dave, remember that time you sold 10 policies?
Yeah.
Nice job, Dave. Nice job. I got a position for you. You're my kind of guy. No, he's gonna say, Dave, remember when you were out there street preaching? Remember when you were at the men's restoration? Remember when you were speaking to that lonely person?
Yeah, I've done that.
Well done,
faithful
servant.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna talk about.
Right.
Those are our treasures.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. This is all what? Rustin.
Yeah.
Rustin.
Only what's done for Christ will last. That's it.
Yep.
It's the only thing that'll last.
Right.
Yeah. Everything else is just, like someone said, vanity.
Vanity. Yep.
Vanity of vanities,
And life is but a vapor.
Yeah, it is. It is.
In the whole scheme of things.
Yeah. Never forget that estate sale I saw. Man, a guy had all high items, all on the front lawn. Vet, Camaro, whatever, just a boat, motorcycle, everything, all high end. I mean, his stuff is quality. He's dead. What does he take with him? Nothing. Yeah.
I mean,
and it's something. All those items. Oh, gee, yeah.
I mean, you go through that with family members when they pass. It's like you got so much stuff. My grandparents, my mother, and now my dad's coming soon. It's like, it's just gonna get thrown away.
That's
donated. Maybe a couple people will buy some higher end things.
Yeah.
Maybe if they're interested. But you got to sort through all that stuff.
I know. That's why it's good.
Or like families fight over it. Mine.
Yeah, I've heard stories of that too. Yeah, awful. We just have to every day, Martin. I have to tell myself too. I said, Dave, don't get so caught up with this stupid gym thing. I mean, it's good to stay in shape and have goals, but at the same time, at the end of the day, there's going to come a day you're going to be in a hospital bed or whatever, and you're going to look back and you're going to die anyhow. We have to be responsible with our gifts. God gave them to us to glorify Him and for a reason, but at the same time, don't idolize them either. Idolatry is souls in this day and age. Oh man, that's paramount. Yeah. We idolize everything now.
I mean, my stuff, I care for it because I worked hard to get it.
Right.
But if I didn't have it, I wouldn't lose any sleep.
No.
Most of it's tools for work. So I wouldn't miss none of that for sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to get rid of all of that.
Yeah.
Other than that, what do I have? I've got, I bowl, so I have a couple bowling balls. I play softball. I got a couple softball bats.
Yeah.
I got computer equipment for doing this.
Right.
For my own personal whatever.
Right.
But,
right. You have your own house now.
Yeah, I have a house for my family. And obviously we bought a fixer-upper, because I like to do that kind of stuff.
Right.
And it's only what I can only afford. I can't afford anything in this market today.
No.
It's ridiculous. But
horrible. It's crazy, Martin. Terrible. Yeah.
So we're an audience of one today, and we're watching ourselves right now.
Yeah.
So I don't think it clicked on. Did the number go up when you turned it on? I didn't see it go up. I wasn't watching. I guess it could have. Anyway, we couldn't hold the viewers, 2 viewers, I guess. Nobody wanted to chime in. I think when I asked people to chime in, as they said, we're out of here.
Yeah. One watching.
That's my response to you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Well, we're at about what? This is like a marathon. Does anybody want to donate? We're at 1:19, or an hour and 19. So we're just over the 1 hour mark on live broadcast. So, like I said, I doubt that anybody's gone this far, but go back to the 18-minute and 45-second mark is where it really starts. So we've been on for an hour 20. So the first 18 minutes were like,
wow. Can I pee?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Hang on, let's close it out and shut it down, and then Mr. Navarro can head off and sell some
more policies.
Yeah, so we're just gonna call it a day for where 2 or more gathered. First live stream, free form. Should Christians be in government? 2 or more gathered. We're glitching and I don't know.